Hi everybody, I wanted to catch you up really quickly on the Cardi B case. Now, I've been trying to make this video for 3 days, but I've been very busy with that Tamar Braxton stuff. But I still need to make sure that I update you guys on this channel. So when we cover it on Tuesday for the jury instructions, we know what's going on. So the trial only lasted 3 days. If you really don't know anything about the case, Cardi B is being sued by a woman named Emani Ellis. She's a security guard that saw Cardi at her doctor's office. According to her, she tried to take pictures of Cardi B and film a little footage. And Cardi B wasn't having it. She said that Cardi B started threatening her, that she would get her fired. She said she spit at her and that she assaulted her with these long nails. So she's saying that Cardi B is known for her signature nails. If you're into nails, they are the 3X. They're very, very long. She said that she scratched up her face. Cardi B scratched her face with these nails and also scratched her eyeballs. Now that's very, very serious. And she's asking for $24 million in damages and for losing her job and for her face. Now that's a lot of money, but you know, if Cardi B did the things that you say she did, then you deserve something. Not 24 million, but you know, some kind of money for your damages, because we can't have Cardi B roaming around town poking people's eyeballs out with them damn nails. But the problem with Emani's case is she has no witnesses. So in this clip I'm going to show you, it's going to be Cardi B, who took the stand first, was very charming, said that she was pregnant, and at the time she was not wearing long nails. She had went to a celebrity all-star game that weekend, and it just so happened that she had short nails, and they have pictures to show it, right? The next person to take the stand is going to be a receptionist. Her testimony was very, very important because she said when these two got into it and started arguing, lots of yelling, she stepped in between them, and she said she did not see Cardi put her hands on Emani. Of course, the Emani side said that's not true at all. And plus, how would you know if she put her hands on Cardi? You were standing in the middle and Cardi was behind you and you didn't know what she was doing behind you. That's what their defense is. And this was a good testimony from this receptionist, because she also admitted that Emani had called her and asked her to sue Cardi B with her. She wanted both of them to sue Cardi B, and the receptionist said no. Also, for me, that shows intent. You didn't ask her to be a witness for you. You said, can she go in and sue with you? And we all know how people are. If you see a rich person, you see money. So that's what it feels like she was trying to do. And she was trying to pull the receptionist, whose name is Tiara Malcolm, into it. And she said no. Now, the most important testimony, in my opinion, and the last person to take the stand was Dr. Finke. The doctor actually took the stand. And he basically said that the security guard was unprofessional, an embarrassment, and a liar. He said that he did not see Cardi put her hands on Emani, and he definitely didn't see any injuries. He said the only injuries at the time came from the receptionist, and he said it was a small little minor cut. She put alcohol on it and went on about her business. He also said that Emani's behavior was so terrible that he reported her, and which led to her firing. So Emani's going around saying that Cardi B got her fired. No, now the doctor is testifying it was him. And so, in my opinion, Cardi is definitely going to win the lawsuit. So take a look at the clip and we will be up to date on the 3 days. That's very, very short, you guys. 3-day lawsuit for Cardi B.
She was recording you. Why does it matter?
Because she's a security guard and I'm going to a doctor's office. It definitely mattered.
You were causing a disturbance. Maybe she wanted to record you. Time out. You agree that you were a guest in that building? You were a visitor, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. You were causing a disturbance in the building.
She started the disturbance.
You used the F word during that fight, didn't you?
Yes.
What other words did you use? Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, get the out of my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to
I
her
want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for herself
The objection
again.
is sustained.
You had both of your hands free to do whatever you wanted to do, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And if you wanted to scratch or cut her face with your right hand or your left hand, if you wanted to do it, you could have done it, correct?
But
You're
I
not
didn't.
disabled.
But
right?
I didn't because I had a baby inside me.
How did she know?
Time out.
Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you
Okay.
things I can't do?
Fine. What was your...
I was pregnant. I couldn't protect myself, even if I wanted to. She's like twice my size.
No problem, no problem.
I don't think I was like on a high level of angry. I was more on a high level of concern.
And why were you concerned?
Because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to fucking beat my ass. Hello?
Hello. So you said she's bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree with that. What is your basis? Are you saying she's physically bigger? She's taller?
I mean, you have her medical records,
I don't
right?
have anything. I want to ask you the question.
I mean, I was 130 pounds at that time.
So she's overweight, right? In your opinion.
Objection, relevant.
Sustained.
She's a little.
You don't need to answer me.
Did you make fun of her that she was overweight when you were there in the hallway?
I don't think so.
Did you call her fat?
No, the shape that I had that week, it wasn't like a shape that is like harming. It was like a square coffin shape. So it didn't have like no points or like sharp edges and stuff like that. I mean, there's pictures of me of that week everywhere. So
Do you know what the word ghetto means?
Objection, Your Honor.
me,
Yeah.
if somebody calls me ghetto, it depends on how you're using it, but I don't really feel offended if you call me ghetto.
Did Emani Ellis tell you that you're stupid?
I really don't remember. She did. She was cursing at me though.
What were the words that she used?
You're gonna get the fuck out my building. You're gonna get the fuck out my building. I can do whatever the fuck I want. She said, it's my phone. It's my phone. You're in my building. That's what she was telling me. And she was like, she also was saying like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. I remember that.
Those exact words?
Yes. We was face to face, so she's practically like my height. Or just a much taller, but she was practically my height. But she is like
What? Say it.
security heavy.
What does security heavy mean? Just tell us. There's no harm. What does that mean?
Like she just looks a little like she could protect the building type big. You know what I'm saying? She just
Right.
looked more developed than me. This is me out here in LA at a All-Star Weekend NBA game. I wouldn't want to be anything that had to do with my medical records or anything. Even if I do cosmetic surgery, I don't want people to be in anything that has to do with medical in your business. It's just especially something that is so sacred as your pregnancy is yours.
While I was waiting for Cardi B's arrival, I heard commotion out in the hallway. And so I opened the door and I looked and I heard and saw the commotion. Cardi B's back to the wall and just a lot of arguing and, just confrontation.
Okay.
Be this, be that. I don't know if I can curse, but
So we've heard just about everything so far. So
I immediately walked over there and got in between them and was like, whoa, So the first thing that really came out of my mouth is to Miss Ellis, just as far as, what are you doing? You're at work, go back to your post. And I was trying to go. It was my sister's baby shower. So I was trying to get out of there. Them still exchanging words even with me in between.
Yeah.
There was hands going while I was in the middle. I didn't even realize, I guess because my adrenaline, that I had a mark on my forehead. Besides me getting a scratch, nobody, as far as them two, hit each other. After, just going back and forth, Dr. Finke came out. After that, I don't even really remember what was said, but I know I continued to take Cardi B into the office, and then I went back to the front.
Did you see any injury at all on her face?
No.
Did you see any spit or spittle on her face?
No.
Did you hear Miss Ellis yell at Cardi B, "I will fuck your shit up"?
Yeah, something along those words.
At any point in time in that confrontation, did Cardi B hit Miss Ellis?
No.
Miss Emani Ellis called you several months later and asked you to help her. What is the reason that you chose not to do so?
Well, main reason, I didn't feel like she was in the right. I felt like, based off of her position, working at the office, everything was handled unprofessionally, and going back and forth. No, she didn't work at our office, but clearly Cardi B was a patient going, she had a purpose at that building where she worked at. So I didn't feel, I don't know what I would help her with. I don't think if I told my truth it would help her. So I didn't feel anything or see any hands come from behind me.
Understood. But if Cardi B took a swing because you were not facing her and you were focusing on Emani Ellis, and you don't have eyes in
No,
the
I
back of
didn't
your
see
head,
her hand.
you would not be able to know what she was doing.
Right.
So if she took a swing, you wouldn't be able to know. Fair?
Okay, yeah.
The cut came from you, the cut came from Ellis, or the cut came from Cardi B. Or make up your own. Where did the cut come from?
It definitely didn't come from me.
Okay, so that's out. You got two more. Or
Cardi
your own.
was behind me. So the only assumption that I had was it was from Miss Ellis because she was facing me.
Okay. But did you ever see Miss Ellis take her fingers or her hand or any other object and cause damage to your head? Did you ever see that?
I seen hands trying to reach over me, so being that she was in front of me and hands were going like this, that's the only realistic assumption that I can have, is that that's why I got cut.
Can you describe Cardi B's emotional state during and after the incident?
Upset, emotional, worried about the reason why she was there.
Did you notice whether Miss Ellis had a phone or a camera during the incident?
She had a phone in her hand.
She did have a phone in her hand?
Yes.
All right.
I was in my office's office, and then heard a lot of yelling, so I immediately got up, ran down the hall, and went out into the hallway. As soon as I got into the hallway and realized what was going on, my receptionist was between the plaintiff and the defendant. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of finger pointing, and at one point my receptionist was struck, not hard, but I remember it was like on the shoulder kind of thing. I think it was her right shoulder. And there was a phone in the security guard's hand, and the phone kept going back from the ear to point and then back to the ear. And at one point, kind of both hands were kind of flailing, but not closed fists or anything like that, more swatting.
Did your receptionist show you a cut on her forward afterwards?
Very minor.
Okay. What happened next?
Tried to de-escalate the situation, separate the two, and get our security guard back in the elevator and off the floor. I was trying to match sort of with body, language, the intensity of it to get across the point that this was not okay. This is your job.
And who did you address that to?
Ms. Ellis. There was a lot of name calling going back and forth, but my primary objective was to get our security guard back in the elevator and off the floor. And I can't remember if I was holding the elevator door open, or I've been trying to think about that. I have no idea. I think at that point there was enough distance between the parties that there was no longer any gestures that could be construed as violent. As soon as Miss Ellis stepped back on the elevator, Cardi and Tiara were heading back into my office.
Did you see on her face any scratches?
No,
Did you see on her face any cuts?
none.
Did you see on her face any blood?
No,
Did you see any injury at all on her face that day?
none.
And did you see spit or spittle or any other fluid on her, anywhere on her?
No,
During the course of this, did you hear Miss Ellis say something to the effect, and I apologize, I will f*** your shit up?
yes,
At any time, did you see Cardi B spit on plaintiff?
no,
Did you see Cardi B take a swing at plaintiff?
no,
Did you see Cardi B hit plaintiff?
no,
Did you see Cardi B scratch or cut plaintiff with her fingernails?
no. I make a point of looking at people's fingernails. I have no idea why. It sort of lightens the room when you're doing an exam, when you're about to do a pap smear, to say, oh, that's a really cool color, where'd you get it? And it would have just stuck out to me. Given what I had witnessed of the conduct of our security guard when I was out there, I said she needs to go. Then my administrator on Monday morning, I think, took Tiara down and made a statement for the building, and then the building proceeded to do what they did.
You are here because you want to testify in favor of your patient, correct?
I'm here because I'm one of 4 people who were in the hallway that day,
Right.
and I'm just flabbergasted by the allegations that don't seem congruent with what I saw that day. It's very important for me to tell what happened that day and to ensure that anybody coming to my office, celebrity or not, doesn't have that type of experience.
The fingernails that are in this picture, are these the same fingernails that Cardi B was wearing when she entered your office on the date of the incident?
I think so.